water covers the seas. And in order to do that, we try to partner with several missionaries across the globe to really just make that mission happen. And today we are pleased to have Shige and Luann Nakazawa come with us and share a little bit about their ministry in Tokyo. So Shige and Luann, please come forward. Oh, yeah, and go ahead and put the video on.
When you come to Tokyo, it doesn't take much time before you can realize how dense and immense the city is. In fact, the city of Tokyo is actually the heart of the largest metropolis of the world with 38 million population. And most of these people do not know Christ. And so here you see the largest concentration of the unreached people group of the world. Living in this city, it's easy to be overwhelmed. The speed, it's very easy to feel small about yourself and ask yourself, what in the world can I do here? We see in the book of Jonah that God had a great compassion on the city of Nineveh with 120,000 people who are said to be ignorant about which way is left and which way is right spiritually. And much like that here in Tokyo, this place is filled with just millions of people continuing their life day to day without knowing that they've been made to find life as they come to know this Creator. We believe that it is God Himself who is zealous to be glorified in the changed lives of millions of Japanese people, and that is why we're here. So as we prayed for Tokyo, we were led to the conviction that whatever we do, we have to do it in a way that is multiplication-minded, because this city is simply unreachable by a limited number of professionals. We have to do ministry in a way that is simple enough for those trained lay people to do in a way that has good content, good substance needed for discipleship and multiplication. Something else that we've noticed about this city is that while it's really dense, if you look closely enough, there are a lot of small spaces that people can gather. It can be restaurants, it can be cafes, it can be homes. And we thought, hey, for these lay people to be able to do ministry, it has to be simple, it has to be small. God has already filled this city with those small spaces where people can meet. Christians can get together, having a good, just meaningful fellowship, putting the Bible in their center and kind of digging into the scriptural truth as a group. And if that type of gospel community that is really enjoying the life of Christ multiply, that would be a way where the city can eventually be filled with the knowledge of Christ.
A lot of the ministry that I'm involved in happens right here in our house. Being a mom of 4 kids keeps me pretty busy. I asked the Lord that He would bring the work here to my home where I am, and He has. Now we have our church meeting in our living room every week. A lot of exciting things happen right here on this street in front of our house. The kids all have gone to the school right behind me. Kaya still goes there, he's in 5th grade. And so a lot of the local kids who go to that school, they end up coming to our house. We're so happy that we can be part of this community.
So please pray for an extraordinary faith and wisdom as we as a team continue to shepherd this movement. May the Japanese come to know the all-surpassing worth of knowing Jesus for the glory of God.
Thank you for having us today. I want to introduce our family a little bit. We do have 4 children, and the oldest is in California at Biola. She's in college. And then we have 2 in high school and 1 in middle school. We're here a whole year, and so they're going to the local school. I'm from Ida Grove, so just about an hour and a half from here. So that is where they're going to the same school I grew up going to, which is a big contrast to Tokyo, as you can imagine. We'll be going back in July. we're going to a different church every Sunday almost until Christmas. So they are staying at one church. So the Arthur Evangelical Free Church is our home church. And so my son quickly got his driver's license when we arrived so he could drive them.
Great to be back here. Last time it was 5-6 years ago. I was here by myself because Luann had a back issue and prevented her from coming. But just great to be back. I just want to say thank you so much for just a great privilege on our part, just to be able to partner with you in ministry of the church, and it's been joy. And we get to present our ministry more in detail over in Sunday school, and so I hope that many of you will make it. And also we have, just want to draw your attention to the information table that's near the entrance, little 3-foot black table, has our prayer cards. If you'd like to pick up, just feel free to, and also sign-up sheet to receive our prayer updates. So thank you so much.